Hello, students, and welcome back to the AMP Hour podcast. So, I know that I already did a video for this week, but I wanted to have kind of a bonus video. It's going to be pretty short. The video will be pretty short this week, but I wanted to talk to you about something that I post about a lot on Twitter. And that thing is exercise. Now, I know that I'm an English teacher, and you're wondering, why the heck do I post about exercise? Why does AJ Hogue always talk about exercise? Well, it's very important for your brain and learning. It's as simple as that. It helps improve your cognitive function. It gets your blood flowing. It helps activate both sides of your brain so that you're wide awake, you're alert, your memory is better. There are plenty of health results and plenty of research studies that show that exercise is very important. Now, I'm not talking about crazy amounts of exercise. I'm talking about maybe, 30 minutes in the morning of just light jogging. Even going for a walk outside can improve your learning ability. And I'm talking about this because I'm passionate about it. Because I woke up this morning exhausted. I woke up this morning very, very tired. Exhausted means tired. And when I woke up, I spent most of the day just lazy. I was laying around. I was just sitting around, not doing anything. And I didn't know what to do. I was like, Phil, you have so much work to do. Why aren't you doing this work? Your students are relying on you for a video. And you have so much homework. You have a lot of writing to do for homework for one of your classes. And you have a test next week. Why are you being so lazy? So I thought about it, and I'm like, why am I not following my advice that I'm giving my students on Twitter? Why am I not going to exercise and wake myself up every day so that I'm wide awake, alert, and I stay alert? So what I did was I went out. I went to our weight room, and I went to go lift weights. I exercised for about an hour and 30 minutes, which is long for me. I usually do 45 minutes, but I exercised for an hour and 30 minutes, got back, and I was wide awake. I was alert. I didn't even need coffee. I didn't need any caffeine. I was just awake and ready to go. And my advice for you is to kind of avoid what I did today and get up and exercise every day before you learn English. So some of you might say, hey, I haven't exercised in a long time, or I might have an injury, might be hurt, my knee might be hurt, or I just might not feel like it. Well, my advice is that you just start with baby steps, small steps that help you get in better shape. Because if you feel in better shape, you get in better shape, you will feel more energetic, you'll feel more successful, you'll feel more attractive, and just feel better about yourself. And this is really important. Feeling better about yourself and feeling confident will move into other parts of your life. You'll be happier with your relationships. You'll be happier personally. You will feel better about your learning, whether it's in English or whether it's in basically any course. You might want to make yourself more successful. By doing this, by exercising every day, you get on a routine. And you might make it so that you're more routine oriented, that you're making routines for other things. So you might start out exercising and making a routine where you exercise 4 days a week for about 20 or 30 minutes. So let's say you run for 20 or 30 minutes for 4 days a week. Well, you get so used to this that it becomes so common in your life. You do this for about 3 or 4 weeks, and you're so used to it that you say, hey, I'm going to start doing this with English learning. So I'm going to start doing 2 hours of learning a day. I'm going to start doing 2 hours of learning a day, and then maybe take a break on Sunday or take a break on Saturday and Sunday. And you might do this, and then so now you're exercising 20 minutes a day, and then you're coming back and learning English for 2 hours. Now, if you have a job, you could exercise in the morning, wake yourself up, so get up early, do a little bit of jogging, do some push-ups, do some running, anything that gets your blood flowing. You could lift weights if you really want to. There's plenty of different exercise options. But the point is that you need to exercise because exercising will wake you up. And it doesn't matter if you're 15 years old learning English from me, 15 years old, or if you're 75. Just getting out and doing something, getting out and moving. Also, scientific research shows that being in nature will also improve your cognitive function. So if you're sitting inside, it'll help get blood flow to the brain. It helps it helps wake up your brain. So if you're sitting inside and you're getting tired, getting exhausted, or you wake up exhausted, go outside. Breathe in some fresh air, breathe in outside, and maybe walk a little bit. Walk around the block. The block is just kind of a small area. Jog. Do something that gets your blood flowing. This will wake you up and make it easier to learn. And then second, when you start getting used to this routine, start adding a new routine in. So start learning English, start practicing some new thing that you want to learn. So let's say you want to cook, start practicing cooking for 15 minutes a day, but set little goals to make you more successful. We talked about this in the last lesson, but this is kind of exercise oriented because I'm really stressing the importance of exercise. So here's a challenge. This is my challenge for you this week, all my English students out there. My challenge this week is every day before you go to learn English, before you sit down to practice English, go out and do something to get your blood flowing. So go out and walk, go out and exercise. If that means running for 15 minutes, if that means doing jumping jacks, getting moving in the spot that you're in, if it means doing push-ups, or maybe even doing squats, you can just up and down squats. Doing something that gets your blood flowing is very important. So do this. Do it before every time you learn English for the first week. For my first week, I want you to practice this and do this. Now, the week after, my second week, I want you to not exercise at all. I don't want you to touch exercising. I don't want you to do anything. I just want you to sit down and learn English. I want you to post on Twitter or post underneath this video if you notice a difference or not in your alertness in the way you learn. So again, first week, before you learn English every day, maybe do 10 or 15 minutes of a little bit of exercise. So that means walking, walk upstairs, walk downstairs, do some jumping jacks, do some push-ups, but try this. And then the next week, just don't exercise at all. Don't exercise at all. And see how you feel. And then post underneath this YouTube video about if you noticed a difference or not. Then, if you did notice a difference and you're feeling better, which I pretty much guarantee you will because I always feel the difference, but if you do notice a difference, just introduce this into your daily routine for learning English. Start doing exercise, doing something to get your blood flowing every day before you learn English. And then eat something too. Always have something to eat. Don't eat too much, but eat something after you get a little bit of your blood flowing so that you feel awake. So this is my bonus video for you this week. I just wanted to talk about this. I'm really passionate about exercise. If you have questions about exercise, feel free to ask. I do a lot of research. I follow a lot of great people on YouTube, and I could tell you some great people to follow personally. If you comment underneath and you say, hey, I want to get in good shape, who should I follow? I can tell you guys, because I know sometimes I see a lot of these people that are from America, and I follow a lot of people who are from America, so I can kind of guide you to some athletes that are in America that you might be interested in following, or some people that like to weight lift, or people that just know a lot about exercise. So, thank you guys. Remember to stay amped for learning English. Always be exercising and keeping your blood flowing and feeling energetic and enthusiastic. Remember, just because I'm an English teacher, it doesn't mean I can't talk to you about how to be successful in everything in life, but also how to just make yourself feel better while you're learning. So, thank you guys. Stay amped for learning English. I will see you next time. Bye for now.